Hey everybody, this is Mr. Aynesworth, and we're going to get into section 2 in financial algebra, dealing with reconciling a bank statement here. I work at Great Oak High School, and in this lesson here, we're going to go through section 2. I'm going to be using Desmos off to the right, so I always tell my students to save all their work as they go. And when it comes to the more complicated stuff, which will get complicated later on, we like to save all our work, and I actually have my students print it to a PDF and also submit their work. So come over here, click on New Blank Graph. Okay, when you do, you're going to be able to save your work. Go ahead and give it a title with the same name. Might as well put your name on there too. I didn't do that, but you should, because you're going to be submitting this, so I'm going to put my name in here. You put your name. Alright, and then go ahead and save your work, and then when you're done, you can print it off and submit it into Canvas. Alright, let's get right into it. We do all our work in our spiral in this class too, because there's not enough room in this workbook here to do everything, so let's go off to the side and do our work in our spiral. Alright, number 1, here we go. On the back of Elise's monthly statement, she listed the following outstanding withdrawals. Okay, so she listed a check number 123, which was for $76.09. Check number 117 was for $400. Check number 130 was for $560.25. She had a debit card expense for $340.50, and then another check for $83.71. Okay, all of these are expenses, or excuse me, withdrawals. So let's go ahead and list them out. All right, so here we go, starting with the first one here. 76.09, we're just going to write them out. The next one was 400. The next one was 560.25. And then the next one was 340.50. And the last one here, check number 138, was 83.71. Now all of these are expenses or withdrawals here. So what we want to do is we want to add them up and figure out what the total withdrawals is. What is the total? I don't know. I'm going to figure that out. Okay, so she also determined that a deposit for $500 and another one for $328.90 was outstanding. Okay, now that's important. Okay, that's actually a good thing for her. So these deposits for $500 and $328.90 are outstanding. And what outstanding means is that they have not cleared the bank yet. Outstanding. Okay, that means that they have not, keyword not, cleared the bank yet. Okay, that means they have not gone through the bank and been, in this case, their deposits, so they have not been the money has not been put into your account. Okay, all right. Using these outstanding transactions, both the withdrawals and the deposits, what will the adjustment be to her bank statement? Okay, so what we need to do first is figure out the total withdrawals. All right, so let's figure that out. That's easy. All right, let's just enter this in. So here we go. So 76.09 plus, we're just going to add them up. 400 plus 560.25 plus 340.50. And then plus the 83.71. All right, so we have a total outstanding withdrawals of $1,460. All right, and 55 cents. That's the outstanding withdrawals. Now, we also have some deposits. Okay, so let's list those out too. So we have a deposit of $500, and we also have a deposit for $328.90, and these are deposits, so I'm going to add these up together and we'll get the total deposit. We don't need a calculator for this. This is $828.90. All right, and this is the total deposit. So the question is what adjustment, okay, here's the, all right, we have to answer this question here, will we have to make to our bank statement? Okay, these are outstanding now. They have not cleared the bank yet. So $1,460 went in and 55 cents. Excuse me, that went out. Okay, these are withdrawals, so I'm going to put a negative sign here. And then the total deposits are $828.90, which means that this money went in. All right, so the adjustment, okay, in this case, is going to be equal to the money put in, the deposits, which is $828.90, okay, $828.90, minus the money that went out, which is $1,460.55. Okay, what would that be equal to? Well, that's easy to figure out. So we're just going to jump on a new line here. We're going to take $828.90 here. We're going to subtract the amount that went out, which is $1,460.55, and notice that we get negative, all right, $631.65. That's the adjustment that we'd have to make on our bank statement given the situation here. Because if these are outstanding, this hasn't hit the bank yet. The withdrawals have not been taken out of the account yet. The deposits have not been put in yet. So remember, withdrawals are negative, all right? They get taken out of the bank. Deposits are positive. They get put into the bank. All right, so in this case, we put in $828.90. We took out, because these are withdrawals, you know, via check or debit card, $1,460.55. So more money went out than went in, and that's why we have a negative balance. Okay, next one here. So Pina filled out the following information on the back of her monthly statement. Okay, the ending balance from the bank statement was $1,139.78. Deposits outstanding, again, this is outstanding, was $280.67. Total checks outstanding, so we got a couple different things outstanding here, just like the previous situation, was $656.91. So the checkbook in her physical checkbook was $763.54. Does that match the bank? Okay, so the ending balance on her statement from the bank, okay, this is from the bank, was $1,130.78. But because we have outstanding deposits and we have outstanding checks, we got to add $280.67 to it and subtract the amount of checks that were outstanding. Let's figure this out. Okay, so here we go. So let's enter in the 1139.78. Okay, that's the amount that's the ending statement there. Let's add 280.67. So we're going to add 280.67. And then we're going to subtract the amount of checks that are outstanding because they haven't cleared the bank yet. So we got to subtract that. So let's subtract $656.91. Okay. And notice that we have $763.54. So I'm going to put that in there here. Okay. So we have $763.54. That's all of these combined. Okay, you would get this number right here, and notice that it matches the bank's the checkbook here. So if the bank statement, all right, matches, if the bank statement combined with the deposits and the checks outstanding matches your checkbook, we say that it reconciles. So it says right here. Here's the question: find Pina's revised bank statement balance. Okay, that's right here. Okay, does her account reconcile? The key word is reconcile. Does her checkbook match the bank statement plus and minus the outstanding deposits and checks? And in this case, right here, if you'll notice, okay, these match. All right, they're equal. All right, so the revised bank statement equals the balance in her checkbook. Balance in checkbook. All right, because of that, we say it reconciles. So the word reconcile means that they match. Okay, if you take the bank statement, because you get sent either via email nowadays, or you could elect for a physical copy, like sent in the mail. If that matches your own checkbook, accounting the outstanding deposits and the outstanding checks, well, that's a good thing. That's supposed to happen. If that does not happen, if it does not reconcile, that means either they made a mistake or you made a mistake. And then the challenge is figuring out who made the mistake. Is it you or the bank? So, that's always a challenge. All right. So the word reconcile, one more time. If the revised bank statement, taking into account the outstanding deposits and outstanding checks, matches the balance in the checkbook, you can say it reconciles. If they do not match, well, then they do not, and then you got to find the error. Okay. Now, number 3, we got a different situation, so let's figure this out. She filled out the following information on her bank statement. Okay, so here's the ending balance was $764.22. Again, we have outstanding deposits, outstanding checks. So the question is, what's the revised bank statement? All right, so let's figure it out. So type in $764.22, and let's going to add in the deposits, the outstanding deposits, because when they clear the bank, you're going to have that much more. So we're going to add $387.11. All right, and then when the checks hit the bank and they debit your account $455.32, well, that's got to be subtracted. And notice that the balance, the revised balance, is $696.01. So $696.01. And notice that these are different, okay? They don't match. Okay, they don't match. And because of that, we got a problem here. Either the bank made a mistake or she made a mistake in her checkbook. Okay, so they do not reconcile. So the question is, do they reconcile? No, they do not, because they don't match. Okay, so the statement from the bank, taking into account the outstanding deposits here, the word outstanding is important, and outstanding checks, has to reconcile, meaning it has to match your checkbook. And if it doesn't, that means someone made a mistake. So I'm going to say no. Okay, no, they do not. Okay, they do not reconcile because the revised bank statement balance does not equal the checkbook. Okay, these are not equal. Okay, so no, this does not reconcile. Her account, all right, does not reconcile. Okay, all right. So we're going to get used to the new word called reconcile, and it has to match. Your figures must match the bank and vice versa. All right, okay. Now, I'm not going to, I don't know, we'll see how much I do here. Ooh, that's pretty cool. We got some serious thunder and lightning outside. So nice, cool effect in this video. Okay, let's continue here. Let's go to number 5. Let's take a look at it. All right. So Arden's checking account charges a $21 monthly maintenance fee with per check fee. All right, so let's continue there. Sorry, had a little interruption. So number 5, Arden's checking account charges a $21 maintenance fee with no per check fee. All right, so there's different fees associated to checking accounts, as you're going to find out. He wants to switch to a different account with a fee of 18 cents per check and a $15 monthly maintenance fee. So it has a lower maintenance fee by $6 per month. From $21 to $15 to $6 per month. The following information is about the last 5 monthly statements. So let's figure out what happens here and what he should do. Should he continue with the current account, or should he consider to switch the accounts? I don't know. Let's figure it out. So it says here, what is the mean number? Okay, this is an average. Mean is another fancy word for average. All right, so what is the mean number of checks? Well, we got to add these up and divide by the number of months here. Now it says we got 5 monthly statements, right? February, May, March, June, and April. So there's 5 months. So to get the mean, okay, that's pretty simple. So let's do that. So the mean would be the total here, would be the total sum divided by how many you have. In this case, it'd be 24 plus 33 plus 37 plus 41 plus 35, all divided by 5. All right, because there are 5 months. So what would that be? I don't know. Let's figure it out. So let's add these puppies up. So let's take 24 plus 33 plus 37, plus 41, plus 35. All right, and let's divide this by 5, and we get 34. So there's 34 average checks per month. Okay, so this is the 34 checks per month on average. Okay, about how much should Arden expect to pay per month for the new checking account? For the new checking account. Now it says up here that they charge 18 cents per check plus a $15 monthly maintenance fee. So 18 cents per check, so 0.18 per check, and there's 34 checks on an average. So actually, let me put the units in. So 18 cents per check times 34 checks per month. So 34 checks per month. All right, plus a $15 fee, so plus 15. Okay, so let's figure this out. So checks divided by checks cancels out. I got to multiply $34 times 18 cents. Excuse me, not $34, but 34 checks. So 34 times 18 cents. So notice I get $6.12. So this is equal to $6.12 plus 15. That's my dog in the background. And if you add 15 and 6, that's $21.12. All right, per month. Okay, look at that. This is per month. Okay, so the new account would be $21.12 per month. So what advice would we give Arden? Well, the first account, okay, account number 1. Okay, so this is account, let's just call it number 1 here. So account number 1 is $21 per month. So $21 per month total. Okay, the new account, this is the new account. All right, it charges $21.12 per total. So even though it's only 12 cents per month, okay, more on the new account, all right, it doesn't sound like much. And so you probably say, okay, it doesn't matter, Aynesworth. It probably doesn't matter when it comes to 12 cents. However, if you just want to be strict about it, this is account number 2 now. So the number 2 is $21.12 per month. Account number 1 is only $21 per month. If you just want to compare the two, so account number 1 is cheaper. Okay, so don't change. So, or don't switch accounts. So that's the advice I would give them, just because 12 cents matter, especially if you multiply it by many, many months. You know, dollars add up. And you know, it's funny, you know, like people think, oh, a dollar here, a dollar there doesn't add up. But I had to do some financial analysis with you guys. Dollars do add up. Pennies add up. So if you think that a couple cents, you know, like 12 cents per month doesn't really matter, if you do that over a long period of time for multiple things, it does add up. You'll be surprised. All right, so in this case, I would say, Arden, don't change your accounts. All right, let's try another one here. Let's take a look at this problem here. All right, in this case, we got Mitch's West monthly statement and his check register here. Use them to complete all the different parts, and the question is do they reconcile? Okay, do they reconcile? Does the bank, all right, this is the bank right here. All right, and this is his register here. His check register. Do these match? Okay, so when they say does his count reconcile? Okay, they're asking you, does the bank statement match his register? So let's figure that out. All right, so here we go. So what we want to do is reconcile this puppy, and we're going to take a look at the his bank statement here and mark off which ones have cleared the bank. That's what we got to do first. All right, so here we go. What we want to do is we want to mark off in this column here, I'm going to highlight it in yellow, which ones have cleared the bank. All right, which ones have cleared the bank and which ones are outstanding. So what we're going to do is just mark them off one by one. All right, so a withdrawal here at the top of the bank statement here, it says on 8/16 there was a withdrawal of $256. Okay, that definitely did happen. It cleared the bank, and it's also in our check register. So we're just going to check this one off. And then I see a deposit of $1,200.80. Okay, that definitely was accounted for here in the check register. So just check it off. And then I see a debit card withdrawal of $234.81. Okay, that's right here. Just check that off. And then I see a withdrawal check number 1058 of $334.90. Okay, I see that here. Then I see a debit card purchase of $34.72. That definitely did happen here. That's been accounted for. It cleared the bank. We accounted for it. And then I see another check number 1060 for $145.78. Okay, I accounted for that. It cleared the bank. And then I see check number 1059 for $56. That definitely cleared the bank, and I have that down in my register. Then I see a deposit of $150. Okay, that's cool. That got deposited in the bank. That's good. That means the money went in. And then I see another check for check number 1061 for $230. Okay, that cleared the bank. So what is outstanding? Okay, so let's talk about that. So this right here, this is outstanding, right? And then right here, the pasta pizza is outstanding, and this deposit is outstanding. Okay, outstanding, outstanding, outstanding. That means it has not cleared the bank. Okay, so let's figure some things out here. So what is the ending balance from the statement? Well, it's right up here. The ending balance is always clearly stated. Okay, in this case, it's $2,368.29. Okay, there's your outstanding or your ending balance. Keyword ending balance. That's always on the statement right there from their last previous cycle. Okay, what deposits are outstanding? Well, we only have one outstanding deposit, and it's $300. So I'm going to record that here. Okay, I'm going to put a plus sign just because it's a deposit, right? And then we have this. We have some checks that were written. Okay, we have two checks that were written that are outstanding. Okay, so we have to total those up. So $86.50 plus $32.50. Okay, these are the outstanding checks. That means they have not cleared the bank yet. So let's total that up. Okay, so $86.50. All right, and add $32.50. So $119. This is outstanding. This has not cleared the bank yet. Has not cleared the bank. Okay? Okay, I apologize for all the crazy sounds in the background. Okay, so since they have not cleared the bank, we have to subtract $119 here. So the question is what's the revised bank statement? So let's calculate this. Let's enter in $23.68 and then 29 cents here, and then let's add $300, and then let's subtract the outstanding checks of $119. And so I have a revised bank statement of $25.49. All right, 29. That is the revised bank statement. Now the balance from a checkbook is right here. This is the checkbook balance. Okay, and let's record that. That goes here. All right. And that's $25.49. Just read it. And 29 cents. And notice that these are the same. Oh my goodness. Okay. And because these are the same, well, guess what? Okay, these are equal. Okay, that tells me that account is reconciled. Okay. So account is reconciled. Okay, they match. Okay, and I said equal here, but they match. And whenever your bank statement, when you take into account the outstanding deposits and checks, matches your checkbook, okay, things are in good order. Okay, you kept good record of your finances. So did the bank. No one made any mistakes, and we say it has reconciled. And it doesn't always happen, even in this day and age of computers. It does not always reconcile. So don't think that just because we have computers nowadays and we have online banking via the internet and all this great stuff, that does not mean that the account is always reconciled. So pay attention to your finances, know what has gone out in and out of your account, and pay attention to your money, okay, because it's important. All right, there's a little short lesson on how to reconcile your bank statement in a checking account. This is Mr. Aynesworth, and I'll see you in my next lesson. Take care. Bye-bye.